Blue Devil gang shit, you already know what it is. Yeah.
Alright, check this out. You guys are back on an episode of Blue Devil Reactions. And what we have going on today is a video titled The Story of Conejo, Dead End Harpy's 13, right? Or 13. Whichever one you want to choose. X3, X111, you know, whatever it might be. Now look, there's two stories of Conejo. One of them is titled The Story of Shia LaBeouf, Harpy's Gang 13, right? They got to be connected. But that's what we going to do. We going to watch the Conejo story today, and then we going to watch the Harpy's story at a later time. All right? This story is only 3 minutes and 40 seconds. I'll tell you like this. That is disrespectful to Conejo. His story does not fit all into 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay? So right now I am telling you that Hood War Stories probably got a lot of things wrong. Conejo needs a few hours. He recently did a story with Real Ones that's 2 hours long, right? And I enjoyed that story from beginning to end. And there was still a lot left to say. Alright? But check this out. Before we press play on this video, listen, you already know what to do. I hate repeating myself, but I got to for the YouTube 2-minute algorithm. Which means that YouTube checks the first 2 minutes. They check the audio to make sure you say no bad words. If you say no bad words, they accept the video to be uploaded, right? That's why at the beginning I talk and I talk and I talk. But you already know. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok. You name it. We everywhere. All right. The merch website will be up Monday. Announcement. The merch website will be up Monday. A lot of people keep asking for merch. I am the merch master, except for I've been building a whole print shop in the back. So that way I'm going to manufacture the merch that leaves this studio. The same day you order it, the same day it's going out. Alright? And we're going to have exclusive drops that are limited, that are only going to be sold on the lives. So every time we go live, I'm going to have a couple of pieces that will only be sold that day, limited, and shipped out the same day or the next day. Trust me when I tell you, it's nobody gonna keep up. And whatever they got going on, we can duplicate it here without sending it out and for cheaper. But listen, enough of that. Let's watch this Conejo video. The story of Conejo, Dead End Harpy's Gang 13. So with no further ado, let's get you guys a Blue Devil reaction. Let's go.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing Conejo. Jose Martin was born on September 9th, 1974, in Los Angeles, California. His family relocated to LA in the late 1960s from Jalisco, Mexico. His upbringing was close-knit, and he was considered the black sheep of the family.
Damn, he looks like his dad. That's his dad right there. That looks just like him. Look at that. Damn.
Conejo grew up in the West Adams district of Los Angeles. Growing up in the 80s, he experienced firsthand the explosion of crack, gangs, and violence. Conejo joined the Dead End Harpy.
Is he in the photo? Let's see. I don't see him in the photo.
Gang during this era. Barrio Harpy's is a predominantly Mexican-American gang.
Oh yeah, he right there.
Located in the West Adams district gang.
Where'd it go? He right there at the bottom. Damn, these photos are classic, bro. Damn, these photos are old as rocks.
Mexican-American gang located in the west side of...
Is he in that one? Oh yeah, is that him? That looks like him, huh?
In the West Adams district of South Central. Originally a football team, the gang was formed in the 1960s in the area north of USC. Known on the street as G-Rabbit, Conejo, which means rabbit in Spanish, was heavy in the streets and fully activated, going at it with surrounding rival gangs. A few of these enemies included 18th Street, Easy Riders, the Rollin' 30 Crips, and Alley Tiny Criminals. As late night missions and gunplay became the norm, the bodies began to pile up. In 1991, Conejo lost 17 fellow gang members who were killed in that year alone. The year after that, 13 were slayed. Body after body, the Harpy's gang were known for quick and effective.
So Harpy's is from South Central, right? Sometimes I feel like I'm living in a simulation or a different timeline. I've always remembered Harpy's to be from West LA. And recently I heard Conejo say South Central. I swear I remember Harpy's to be from West LA. The other day I was thinking about it when I was watching that Real Ones podcast, and I was like, I've always thought that Harpy's was from West LA. What am I missing?
Retaliation. During this period of extreme gang violence in Los Angeles, Conejo was able to find an outlet to express himself while simultaneously...
Hey, that's La vida es un desmadre. What's his name? What's his name? He's a badass rapper too. He raps in Spanish and English. He from Tattoo Inc. What's his name? Somebody put it down below. It's been a long time. That's Veneno. Venom.
Express himself while simultaneously being involved in gang wars. In the late 1980s, Conejo began crafting music along Black Eyed Peas' DJ Motive. It continued the relationship through the early 90s. Even though he didn't glorify gang culture, the graphic representation of his own life delivered emotionally relevant stories that quickly captivated fans of his music.
There goes Capone. There goes Capone. He be in the comments. Salute to Capone el Jefe. He right there.
Stories that quickly captivated fans of his music. His lyrics provided a glimpse of the crime-infested environment and grim reality that plagued many inner-city families. Unfortunately, the life Conejo was rapping about was still very much real at the time. On November 3rd, 2002, there was a house party on the 1100 block of West 48th Street. At some point during the party, the DJ got into a fight with several gang members. One of the guests at the party, Mario, tried to stop the fight by firing several shots in the air. As he attempted to defuse the altercation, several people rushed him and took his gun away. They carried his arms and legs and dragged him away from the party.
Wow.
Once they were outside the home, they shot Mario several times.
They hog-tied him. Damn, that looks like a beautiful sunny LA day. That shit brings back so many memories. The sun makes me reminisce of memories. You know. That's just how it be. That's just how it be.
Mario died at the scene. Police said Conejo was identified as one of the suspects in Mario's death.
Damn.
But shortly after the killing, Conejo fled to Mexico. He became a wanted fugitive.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick. Maybe he needed to get away. You know how a lot of people, there's a lot of times where you're doing a lot of dirt and you either gonna die or go to prison, and something happens in your life drastically where you either gotta leave or change the way you live, and that's what actually fixes your life. An eye-opener. That's what this could have been. You know, an eye-opener.
And lived in Mexico for almost 15 years, changing names and going back and forth from Tijuana to Jalisco. While on the run, Conejo established his own label, Felony Case Records, and set up an apparel line, selling shirts, sweatshirts, music, and framed pictures of himself. Conejo's aspirations were cut short when members of the FBI Fugitive Task Force found him in Baja California and arrested him.
TJ.
Conejo was returned back to Los Angeles and booked on suspicion of murder, fighting the case for 2 years while remaining behind bars without bail. Conejo became a free man in 2018 when his charges were dropped, shortly after his release.
Charges were probably dropped because witnesses were gone, paperwork got lost. There was really nothing left there to find people, right? How you gonna find witnesses? You don't even got their numbers no more. You don't even know where they live. You don't even know anything about them, right? It's been 20 years. How you gonna get a hold of anybody? There's like, things are gone, bro. Like, it's, you know. So I'm glad he was able to, you know, get his life back.
Longtime friend and film director David Ayer offered Conejo a starring role along Shia LaBeouf in the movie Tax Collector. The chance opportunity granted him another gig as the role of Oscar in the Fox series The Deputy. With the new fresh start on life, Conejo was finally able to perform sold-out shows across the country. Nearly 2 decades after his rap career started, even with the odds stacked against him, Conejo stayed solid and over.
Training Day. That right there is Training Day. That's from the movie Training Day, from the beginning of the movie.
Came his trials and tribulations.
This didn't do him justice, bro. This little clip didn't do him justice. There's so much more to his life and a better way of telling it than to make it, what was it, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. I made it 13 minutes. You know, I extended it, but shout out to Conejo. He is a legend, you know. He is a legend, you know. But listen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The next one we're going to react to is Shia LaBeouf. I guess people say he from Harpy's. He got a tattoo or something like that. I couldn't really tell you. I seen pictures of it. I thought it was not a joke, but like, you know, he was kicking it with Conejo on the movie Tax Collector, and he got the tattoo because he felt that was his homie. But I thought that as far as it went. But people are saying now that he's actually from the gang. And that's dope, to be able to have a rich millionaire actor from your hood. That's just fire, bro. You know, but listen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, this was an episode of Blue Devil Reactions. And with that being said and nothing else to be said, you already know, we out.
Blue Devil gang, 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 gang.